welcome back to our channel.
Or welcome if you're new here.
In today's video, we're going to show you some products that we are wanting to kind of finish off this year. I guess you could call it a project pan.
We kind of got this inspiration from Andrea.
Yes.
I don't know how to
pronounce her last name.
But we'll have her, I guess, linked in the description.
Yes. So anyway, without further ado, we'll just kind of get started. First thing I'm going to talk about is a foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I had got this because when we did our dupe video, this was supposed to be a dupe for the Hourglass Vanish, and it's not bad. I mean, it is okay, but the coverage is just not there. I mean, you can build it up, but I mean, this tube is not really big, and I've tried to build it up and it uses a lot of the product. So, I mean, it won't take me long to finish this product up, but this is going to be one that I'm probably not going to be repurchasing. So,
alright, I've got two foundations that I'm going to talk about. One is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and the other is Mary Kay CC Cream. It's got sunscreen, stuff like that. This is actually too dark for me, so it's the lightest shade. So I'm hoping by putting this in here, like this is my favorite thing during the summer whenever I self-tan. So I'm hoping by putting this in here that I will self-tan, and I'll use this because I love the way it's not like a full coverage, but during the summer it's just perfect. It's kind of like your go-to everyday makeup. And this also, since it's a CC cream, I feel like it leaves my skin, whenever I've used it a couple times, like a couple days in a row, it leaves my skin like really clear almost. I feel like it like clears my skin. And then this one, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, this was like my favorite for a while, and I've had it for a really long time, and it kind of just got shoved to the back, and I've tried so many new ones that I love. So I'm hoping that I'll like start using this again and start loving it. I don't know if I would repurchase it though, because
there's other products
that I like more. Yeah. Maybe not more, because I really like this, but it's just, it keeps getting shoved back.
To the back.
So I just don't reach for it, so I don't know why I would repurchase it. But
okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm getting pretty close on this one, it's the Maybelline Age Rewind Erase Dark Circles Concealer, and I do like this. This was my everyday, always used it concealer until I got the Tarte Shape Tape. And so nothing compares to Tarte Shape Tape. So I want to finish this off. Again, I'm probably not going to repurchase it just because I love the Tarte Shape Tape, but I want to go ahead and use this and not just throw it away.
Yeah, I have that too. I brought down both of mine because before, as you can see, I'm like really low on this. So I went ahead and repurchased it because this is actually my third time to repurchase it.
Yeah.
But since Tarte Shape Tape, I've not reached for this, but maybe like 2 or 3 times. So I want to go ahead and finish this off. Maybe start on this one, maybe get this one going, or maybe I'll just like donate this one or give it to Rachel or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want to go ahead and finish this one off before it kind of expires or goes bad. I do have another concealer that I want to talk about. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It says it's a high definition concealer. It has like shimmer in it, and I really do like this, but not for like an everyday, I guess. It has shimmer, so to put it under the eyes, which is where I use it, because sometimes there's those concealers that are too dark for my fair skin, and so I'll use this to kind of brighten it up. But since there's shimmer, it's a little odd under the eyes, so I just want to go ahead and finish this up. Maybe I could use it to highlight. I haven't tried that yet because it's kind of contaminated with other concealers, as you can see. So like I'm scared to put it like there because I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll give that a go and see if that works. But yeah, I just want to kind of use this up too.
The next thing I'm going to try to finish off this year, this is the NYX Away We Glow. This is a liquid highlighter, and it's pink. I don't reach for this too often. I'm more of a golden girl, or a kind of white. The white shades too golden, anything in that. So I don't reach for this too much. It looks decent on my skin. So again, it's something that I don't reach for very often, but the bottle's pretty full. You know, it's got a nice little wand with kind of the little hole in the middle of it, but I don't want to throw it away because that's wasteful. So anyway, hopefully I can use this up a little bit more this year.
Next up for me, I have the L'Oreal Paris Too Much Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. It's a primer and highlighter. I don't really find myself reaching for this very much because, number one, on top of the skin, like on top of foundations, it moves it around too much, and I don't like dealing with that. So I don't reach for it that much. Whenever I do use it, I use it under foundation, but sometimes I feel like that's a waste of time because I wear such full coverage foundations that it just kind of covers it and you can't really see it. So I'm gonna try to use this up. It's about halfway gone, I'd say, because I used it for a while, like, because I thought it was doing something, and I don't know if maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know, but I'll keep playing around with it.
Up next for me, I talked about this in my 2017 best and worst. This is not terrible. It's the Lottie London Ready Set Go, the translucent setting powder. It doesn't set super well. It does an okay job. It's great for, kind of every day and things. So, I mean, I don't want to just throw it away. I don't like wasting money. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use this, but this is probably not going to be one that I'm going to repurchase.
Alright, next up for me, I have the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This is a really, really, really good powder. I don't know why I don't reach for it much. I mean, I hit pan on it already. I was using it every single day, and then I started using the Coty Airspun, and then the Rimmel London Silky Loose face powder, and those have just kind of taken over, and I don't really use a pressed powder much anymore, but I think I want to start using this again, so I need to probably just get rid of it. I don't know if I'll repurchase it because I do think I like loose powders more than a pressed powder.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about, I've had this forever. It's Mary Kay. It's a bronzer, and I have hit pan on it, but I mean, it takes forever because it just takes a little bit. So I want to go ahead and get this completely used up. It's kind of was a two-toned on there. It's great, but I just, I got a contour kit and stuff in for Christmas, and so I want to start using that. So I want to just go ahead and get rid of this one. So that's it.
Alright, next for me, I have the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and I actually have the Cheek Parade, which has the Hoola Light, and like 3 different blushes. And so until I've used all of this one up, I don't want to go and start using the other one, which I have used because I've taken it like on vacation or whatever. So I have used it, and it's like more convenient to have like all those blushes and the 2 bronzers and stuff. But I want to go ahead and just finish this off, just go ahead and use it, and then I'll feel like I can use the one in the palette more often.
Yeah. So
that's why I'm going to go ahead and use all that.
Next, for me, and this is another thing that I talked about, and I really, really like it. It's just I don't want things to spoil. I have had this for a little while, so I want to go ahead and get this completely used. This has kind of gotten set back, since we got the Cabral. I love that, and it's so easy to do my brows. This is easy too, but the Cabral to me looks more finished, more refined. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back to the front and use this on the daily so that I can go ahead and just get rid of it.
Next up, I have a couple brow products as well. I have the Essence Make Me Brow and the Rimmel London Brow This Way. I really liked this for a really long time, and I still like it. I used it today and realized just how much I do love it. But I still love, I think, the Brow more. But I do want to go ahead and finish this up. I think that the brush is too big for my brows, at least, and so I will go ahead and take it on a liner brush and go ahead and go through my brows. That's how I use this, and I do really like it. And then this, I like it, I really do, but I have two others of the Gimme Brow, and so I find myself reaching for those more often than this. So I'm going to go ahead and try to reach for this one rather than the Gimme Brow, which these are basically dupes, so I don't know why I reach. I think it's just like high end, so I just grab that one. So I need to reach for this one more often. Plus, I mean, if I run out of this, it's a $2.99 replacement. If I run out of the Gimme Brow, that's like a $20 replacement. So I'm going to start reaching for this one more often.
The next product I'm going to try to finish up this year is the Physicians Formula Instant Ready setting spray. And I mean, this is a good setting spray. It's just that I got the Urban Decay All Nighter, and to me, I like it better, and it may have to do with the, like she said, high end. So I don't reach for this one as much. Again, it's really good. There's nothing in the world wrong with it. I'm going to say it's probably about 2/3 still left in the bottle. So I need to just go ahead. I don't know if there's any expiration dates on these or not, but you don't want to use older products. So just to make sure that, you know, it doesn't go bad and it still works, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can finish this off.
Next up for me, I have the Wet n Wild Makeup Glow Makeup Stick, and this is the contour shade. I love this product, and it's in the Project Pan only because there is so much product, so much, and I feel like if I don't challenge myself to kind of like go through it, that I won't. So that's why it's in the Project Pan.
You're probably going to have to use that every single day
probably
to get to using it.
Which, I mean, I love it, so that's not a problem, but I do need to go through it.
I am going to try to use up all of this. It shouldn't be a problem. This was the little Tarte lippy that I got for my birthday, and this was from Sephora.
Oh, I'm actually wearing that today.
Are you? Yeah, I love it, but, you know, I mean, lippies only last for so long, and then they kind of start to, you know, smell a little bit funny. So I'm going to go ahead. This is probably my oldest lippy that's not a lipstick that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and see about getting this one all used up, and then I can concentrate on all of my new lippies.
Alright, next what I'm going to talk about is the Wet n Wild Mega Last. It's the retractable eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black. This is like the first eyeliner that I ever got. So, I mean, I've used quite a bit of it, but there's still quite a bit to go. So I think eyeliners are one of those things that you need to like really like get through, and
any
you don't want to get
products.
An eye infection. So I really need to get this used up. But normally I think this is like my go-to like waterline, and I don't do that very often.
Yeah.
So that's why I have not used it up yet, but I probably need to.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about some eye products too, but yeah, you want to make sure to kind of keep that risk down of getting an eye infection. You want to kind of make sure that you go through your liners and mascaras. You know, eyeshadows not so much, but liners and mascaras, anything that really kind of directly is in contact with your eyes, so that you don't wind up with an eye infection. These are both really, really good. It's just that these are probably the oldest mascaras in my makeup collection at this time. I used this one today. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous, and I really, really like it. It kind of got pushed aside because of, you know, the Lash Paradise, because that is like my all-time favorite. But I used this morning, and I really like it, so I'm gonna put this to the front. And then this Revlon Ultra Volume is, again, it's one of the older ones that I've got. The brush is a bit thick and fluffy, but at the same time, you know, I mean, this would be great for my upper lashes, not so much for the lower because I would make a complete mess. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of these this year.
Alright, and I've got 4 mascaras that I want to get rid of. Not because I don't like them, just because they are the oldest ones in my collection. So that would be the Benefit Roller Lash. I've had this one for a while. It's really good. It's not my favorite. This is actually Rachel's favorite, but I actually bought her one for her birthday. But yeah, it's a tiny wand. I've got all these mascaras in my hand. It's a tiny wand, so it's good for like really getting in there. So I really like it, just not my favorite, so I don't reach for it that often. This one is just about like gone, but this is like one of my favorites. It's the Rimmel London Extra Super Lash. Again, it's kind of a smaller one, so it's easier to get in there. This I feel like gives length and volume, which is really good. That's what I look for, is length and volume. I don't like to settle for just one. This I don't like very much. If you've seen the wand, you might know why.
It's really weird.
It is so weird, and I feel like this picks, like the little ball at the end picks up too much product, and so it just
kind of gives a clumpy
almost
mess.
Yeah. And I don't like the wand on this very much, so I just don't use it, but I'm gonna try to go ahead and get through it, use it. And last but not least, it's another one that I like but not my favorite. It's the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes, and this has a pretty big spiky, I've like poked myself in the eye way too many times with this one, and it's so spiky. Do you see how spiky it is? I do. It hurts too, which is probably why I don't reach for it that much, because I've been poked in the eye by this way too many times, and I'm always so careful. Like, this is the only one that I've like really, really poked myself in the eye. Like, I've done it maybe once or twice with others, but this is like almost every single time. I'm like, I need to remember to be more careful with this, but I just never remember. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and get rid of this one. It's okay, but I just want to.
But a little bit too dangerous.
Yeah, for real. And it always sucks whenever you poke yourself and then you like
you blink really and then quick, you got and then
you've got it down there.
Yeah.
Not a fun
oh my goodness, that's what Q-tips are good for.
Yeah.
So, well, that concludes this video. We are going to try to keep you informed on how the process is going.
Yeah. She said in her video that she was going to start doing like 4 times a year, or like 3 other updates or 4 other updates, something like that.
Yeah.
Last year she did just a
final
mid and then a final. So I think that might be what we do.
Before we go, we want to remind you that we do have a current giveaway going on, so we will have that video linked down below, so that you can go over and enter to win.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you're notified each and every time that we upload.
And make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Glam and Glamour on all of those. Until our next video.
Bye.